They're like my favorite podcast to listen to.
Get a sound check.
All right.
Yeah!
You have you laughing all over this thing.
Dude, I love them.
Here we go! It's the Tryforce.
The year is 2020, and you think you're doing well, and all of a sudden, a blue shell comes,
Every month.
every single thing is gone.
Oh my god, this month really does feel like you're like at the last lap of a Mario Kart race and just fucking everyone comes at you with red shells, banana peels.
January, got hit by a banana peel, ran it over.
Yep.
February, got hit by a roaming green shell.
Roaming green shell.
March, you were in first place, you just got hit by a blue shell. Actually, not even first place. I feel like I'm in sixth place, and you know when the blue shell like flaps the
I'm already
course,
dead!
Oh my
and
god!
it hits you on the way to hit first.
Oh my
That's
god!
what I'm feeling like. Like there's no getting back.
Like what happened in Baby Park not too long ago.
Literally.
yeah.
So anyway, welcome to the Tryforce
Mario Kart!
podcast. Mario Kart podcast. No. Welcome to the Tryforce podcast. I am your host, Rain.
I'm Colton.
And we have a guest,
Yay!
please.
Hi. They brought me back.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, this is Allie again.
We keep bringing Allie back because I love Allie.
Yeah, Allie's very good.
I am adored and it makes me happy inside.
Now, we're talking about one of the best games that has ever come out. Ever. And like, there's no story to it, nothing. It's just Mario
I mean,
Kart.
if
There's
you
like a
wanted
story.
to create like
story
your
to
own
Mario
lore
Kart.
behind,
There's like a story in my mind.
Oh,
in
in your
my
mind.
mind's eye.
I would
Like
love to
there
hear
isn't
your
really
Mario
like a
Kart
story
canon.
for like, Mario Party either, but I just feel like
Of course.
this story in Mario Party.
But I mean how
Kinda.
Mario Party like really came about. Like you gotta understand me, right?
Oh, okay. I see.
So like Mario and Co, right? They're normally fighting Bowser, fighting the bad guys, doing the whatever they do. And I just feel like one day they were like, in the Mushroom Kingdom, and they're planning to do this go-karting thing, and Bowser was like, I would like to go go-karting. And they had a
Aw.
mutual agreement, okay, don't kidnap the princess and you can come go-karting.
I
Aw.
think so.
And that's
That's
how they
fair.
ended up with like Mario Party and stuff like that. But now I guess Bowser's like evil in Mario Party 2 or whatever the fuck. But in Mario Kart, Bowser gets a fair chance, and that's important to me because they have a mutual agreement that during this and during like his tennis and Mario baseball and all of that Bowser is just gonna be chill and like be one of the guys.
I think that like there's a canon where where it's all just actors. They're all actors, and
I heard a theory about that actually.
Yeah, because like they're all. Why is Bowser playable in all these real fun games if he's such a bad guy?
Did you see the proof? Did you see the proof about that?
You mean Super Mario Brothers 3?
No.
Because it's literally on
The
a stage.
Waluigi proof?
No, it's the Waluigi proof.
The Waluigi and Wario for Mario Tennis, not the Nintendo
Oh
64
yeah,
one, the other
the
one.
fucking.
They're aware that they're on camera.
Yeah, the bloopers and everything.
Yeah, but they're aware that this is all just recorded.
It's amazing. Like,
So
they're
it's like-
they're bad actors because they make it known, but
Like they're looking directly at the camera and things like that. So it's like
I
they're
love it.
aware. So that could work out.
I
But-
think that's great, and I just love the fact that that Bowser is just they all look the fucking same. They're not wearing costumes, so it's just like they're just all actors, and Bowser's just this big giant turtle. He's just like, all right, scene. I'm gonna go on lunch. You guys want anything?
But we're not here to talk about all of those other side games.
No.
We're here to talk about one and one alone, and that's Mario Kart. The way before Smash
Oh yeah,
that we used to settle our differences in my household.
yeah, for real. It came out. Mario Kart 1 came out for the Super Nintendo, I believe. I actually have a copy of it right
Yes,
over there, which is
it
cool.
did. And I used to solely play Yoshi.
Yeah, I used to play Donkey Kong Jr. So my big boy, my
But
smaller boy.
I didn't actually start with that one.
Me neither.
No, I did not either.
I think maybe it's all of us. I started with Mario Kart 64. And that is just one of those things where like I started playing that when I was 3 years old and had no concept of a racing game except for push the A button and drive in a circle.
Yep.
Like I didn't care what I was doing. I didn't care where I was going. I was just like, I'm racing with my brother. And, like, you know, my brother would be kicking my ass.
Oh, yeah. But you didn't care about that when you were a kid. Mario Kart 64 was actually the very first video game that I ever played.
Wow.
My grandma gave
I think
me...
same. I think
and I can
same.
tell you exactly what stage it was when I first turned this thing on. I have such a vivid memory of that night.
Oh, good. So
it
do
was
I.
like me and my grandma were setting up the N64 up actually in this room right now. But it was a wildly different room at that time.
I didn't have these Star Fox posters.
No, I did not have the Star Fox posters. So me and my grandma were setting it up. Me and my brother were like freaking out because we're like, what is this thing? Because we didn't know what video games were. So we picked up the controllers and we turned it on. My brother went to play Luigi and I went to play Mario because my favorite color was red and his favorite color was green. So we went on to the, I forgot the name of the course, but it was the one with like the triple deck, the double deck thing.
The battle mode.
Yeah, the battle mode. We played versus battle mode, and it was the one where it was like the red, green, and brown like floors. And
it had the holes and you could like go
yeah,
down. Yeah.
we
I remember
played that. That was my very first video game experience ever. And like from that day on, I mean, now we're here. So obviously it was just such a perfect game that like I would say that Mario Kart 64 is a perfect game.
I'm gonna tell you my first time playing a video game, Mario Kart 64, the Wario Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought it looked like chocolate frosting.
Yep. Oh, do I have a story about
there's a
Mario
nice little
Stadium?
motivator for you.
Frosting.
Let's race in that.
I have a
brother
similar story.
played Yoshi because Yoshi is his favorite.
Yoshi.
And I think my mom put me on Princess Peach. And
Just like
I
a
didn't know
tiny-
what to do. And I think I just sat there with my mom, having my mom hold the controller with me. And I just remember that. I remember
That's
that. I know
awesome.
your story that you're going to tell
Yeah,
about that
'cause
stadium. But
I've told it on our old YouTube
Yes.
channel.
But, Allie, tell us about your experience. Mario Kart 64. Do you have experience with that one specifically? Have you played that one?
I rented it for 1 week and then that was it.
Really?
Oh, do you
Yeah,
remember?
it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
mine.
I was going to be
remember-
like, remember renting video games?
Blockbuster.
Yeah, I
Oh,
rented
man.
it from Blockbuster.
I played DK64. So.
Yeah, like it wasn't the first Mario Kart where I was like really into it, if that makes any kind of
Right,
sense.
I know what you mean.
I was a CTR person.
Mm,
That was my
Crash
racing
Team
game
Racing.
in that generation.
I was Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing. So those are my two.
I only played Mario Kart for racing games. I can't play anything else.
That's
But
all
it's
good.
interesting to hear though that like that was your first video game. For
Yeah.
both of
It's
you.
it's really funny that it's like your first video game and mine.
My
Oh, yeah.
first was Duck Hunt.
Oh God.
It was. I mean, if you think about it, you have the gun peripheral. It's easy
Yeah.
for like a 2-3-year-old to shoot
Oh
the
yeah,
screen
just
with.
point and click, you know. But I really really enjoyed this fucking game. It's just so it's just pure. It's such a pure game. You know,
go in to
like,
have fun.
that's it. That's all you're going, and you know, just to ruin lives, you know, of your friends, and while you look them in the eye as you throw a red shell at them.
Yeah.
So it was Mario Party before Mario Party was Mario Party. You know,
Yeah.
it's Mario Party on wheels. You know,
That is true.
like
Before Mario Party, whatever.
the
what's
same
one with the-
randomness is in that game as well. You know, like it's very much luck based, but it's very fun.
The thing is, like, you know, the more you play it, the better you get.
Yeah.
So, like, my
But
brothers.
still, you could be the best Mario Kart player in the world. 12th place gets a red shell. You're still fucked.
Well, I was gonna say, like, my brothers are really good at Mario Kart, and like, I had to be real. If I sit down and I play for like a little bit, I get like pretty fucking good at it. Like, you guys can attest, I can play
Right.
really well.
As long as you can stay off the walls, like no one's
Yeah.
skill matters.
But like, it doesn't matter. I could be in first place. You get a blue shell. You know, you hit me with a thunder.
Yeah.
And then, like, it all starts happening at once, and it's getting crazy, and now they have, you know, the crazy 8 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And all of those items are being thrown at you. It doesn't matter how good you are. You are not dodging every single
Yeah.
item that was just thrown at you from all 11 other players on the map.
I just thought of something really interesting. You know how in Smash Brothers they have a similar concept, you know, where you throw items, you play with wacky fucking crazy stages.
Wacky Inflatable Arm Man.
Yeah.
Isn't it like such a weird parallel where we prefer items and the crazy stages in Mario Kart instead of Smash. Like,
well, talk for
very-
yourself. I really like playing with items and crazy stages in Smash too.
I do too, but I have to be in a mood for it.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
you also play like online. And
I do.
competitive,
I play competitive, so like I'm.
I do understand your point though with that, like.
But there is no
parallel.
competitive Mario Kart. There's no. Well, Mario Party. Could you imagine? There is.
Competitive Mario Party. I would be
fucking
totally into
insane.
that. That would be incredible.
That would be fucking bananas. But like I don't know if there is competitive Mario Kart.
There is.
There is.
Yeah, I want.
Do they
there's
play
like
with
a tier
items?
list and all that.
Yes.
They do. Oh, so that's kind of cool. I
They're-
really like that.
I can't think.
At conventions, they will do Mario Kart tournaments for free tickets to the next year, and they take it just as seriously as a Smash tournament.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but that's kind of fucking cool. You know, I really enjoy that. Like, there's not a huge circuit. Circuit. There's not a huge circuit for Mario Kart, you know, competitions, but I really do think that it's cool that in the comp setting they play with items. You know, because there is an option to play without items. You know, you could do time attack modes, and you can actually turn the items off, I believe. So that's
You can also
really
make
cool.
it just shells, just bombs. You know, like you could do
Oh my
like just
God.
coins. Like you can do like a lot of things like that.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that they do play it with items on to just give it like
So
you know,
anybody could win it.
yeah, because then it's like, you know, like in Smash, right? Like you take the items away because you want it to be like very skill based. But like if Allie falls off the course in Mario Kart and we're not playing with items and I'm in first place, Allie's not catching up to me.
Right.
Like Allie doesn't get a chance. But at
Yeah.
least like if Allie then has like items,
Well, you don't know that.
well, I mean, Allie would kick my ass 6 ways from
Allie's
Sunday.
assuming the JoJo pose. So,
This is a JoJo pose.
one, I don't know. It's the
But,
weirdest.
I mean, I just got into JoJo, so if this just makes me happy,
We can't hear you in the JoJo
I
pose.
disappeared into the void.
once you JoJo pose, there's no coming back.
You became a stand.
Can I form pocket dimensions now?
Absolutely.
Is that part of my stand
Is
power?
that
I'm
long
actually
ago?
about to start watching JoJo, so
Oh,
I'm
man,
gonna get
me
into
too.
it. Joseph Joestar.
I gotta
But-
do it.
I need to tell you guys something. I need to tell you guys something about Mario Kart.
Oh, boy.
My favorite Mario Kart game.
Let me guess. Wait. Can I guess?
You can, 'cause you're gonna know it.
Is it Double Dash?
Yes, it is.
See, there you go. That's the Mario Kart I
Double
Because I
Dash.
officially
think
started
that
with.
came out after the one on the 64, right? Like,
Yes.
there's
Well,
not.
there was one in between. There was Mario Kart Advanced. And
Okay.
That was basically Super Mario Kart for the N60 for the SNES on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, okay, I remember that, but I didn't
Yeah.
play it because nobody fucking played that on the fucking Advance.
I did.
Okay, well, Colton did.
But it's one person.
I
We have one
remember.
person.
I remember specifically like turning it on, like, oh fuck yeah, Mario Kart, and then I turned it on. I'm like, what is this? Like,
Yeah.
this isn't Mario Kart
But
64.
The reason that I need to talk about Double Dash, right, is because me and my sister were undefeated if we played together. Like, my brothers, they had the GameCube, right? And they'd be like, we're the best. And me and my sister would go in there, and she would be like, you have to...
Clean house.
Which, I'm the younger sister, so I would just listen to whatever she told me to do, and she'd be like, you have to pick Peach so we can do Peach and Daisy. And I hate Princess Peach, so I was like, whatever, sure. But she would be in the back, and she'd be punching people left and right. And I honestly think that we need a remake of Double Dash. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This is
agree.
actually just for me to get Mario Kart Double Dash.
I'd be
Mario
into it.
Mario Kart 8 Double Deluxe.
Oh my god.
Yo,
That would be fun.
That would be lit.
And like you can have like maybe like a toggle if you want to do like the single and the double cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
But-
that was such an innovative way to play Mario Kart. And honestly, it kind of like gave way to what we have now because we have the double item system, but still single drivers.
But for those who don't know, Double Dash came out for the GameCube, and what it was 2 people per cart.
And we had the baby drivers who gave them a license.
Oh,
Me. It was me. But, like, you could pick 2 different characters, so you didn't have to do, like, Mario and Luigi. You could be like, okay, I'll do Mario and Bowser, but then it had the weight class and, like...
Mario's
like-
transmission scraping the floor, just
Yeah.
sparks
But
flying everywhere.
It did incorporate the double item block. So then your driver could hold an item and the person in the back would hold the items.
And like each driver had a specific item, and like if you played like Mario and Bowser, like Mario would get his special item and that would allow Bowser to use Mario's special item, which is like fucking awesome.
And then you could play, so if like Colton and I were playing, Colton could be like, okay, I'm gonna solely be the driver, you just focus on items. And then if midway through the race we needed to switch, I could start driving, and then Colton could do items. So it was really, really
intense.
Oh, it was a wild ride.
Oh yeah, it was very unique too.
Triple red shells.
Oh,
I like the
catch Allie with the triple red shells coming around the bend. Like
my friend, we would do
fucking PTSD. Like.
We do Toad and then the red paratrooper.
Oh, that's so cool.
My thing was King Boo.
Yeah.
I didn't care who you played as long as I could be King Boo.
I was Mario and Luigi all the way with my friends, so it's just like
when I'm playing against my friends, I'm Luigi and the red paratrooper.
That's good.
It's just like, well, you got the red in there.
Yeah, the red is there.
The red is there. It's just Mario became a paratrooper for a day.
That's all right. It's fine.
He needed those triple red
Sometimes you
shells.
just do that, you know.
I was like, he's become worse things probably.
Yeah, he became spring. And...
Odyssey. Wait,
yeah.
Wait, did he become spring like the season?
Oh no,
spring?
I'm talking like in Galaxy when he gets the spring
Oh yeah, I
mushroom
thought
and
he
shit
became a season in one game. I'm like, what game is
the
that?
seasons.
It's just like
I am omnipotent.
It is me, the trees.
It's a me.
Mario, this power-ups are getting a little out of hand.
Oh my
I am the world.
It's me,
spring. All right, there we go. Super Mario seasons.
Finally, the game for me.
I have I actually never really played Double Dash when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like I only started playing it. Ironically, I skipped Double Dash and went to the one for the Wii because that was by the time I had started getting back into Mario Kart. Mario Kart for the Wii was another whole fucking crazy thing. That was the first one that introduced like the paragliding mechanic, right?
I think that was the Wii U.
The gliding was 7.
Yeah. So that was Mario Kart 7 for the Wii.
No, the 3DS.
Oh yeah, that was the 3DS, right?
Oh,
because you can like add like the big.
Yeah.
The big
so
Mario
Kart Wii was just like Mario Kart 64.
Mario Kart Wii did bring in something that I feel like not a lot of people talk about.
Is it like the different carts?
No. It's something where maybe it's just like something I know because I've watched a lot of people do this. There was a way to do it that you could mod the game and make your own maps, and then you can make your own Grand Prix, and they would all be online. I think it just went down actually, but there was a guy that I used to watch on YouTube who would boot up his copy of Mario Kart Wii or whatever the fuck it was called and just go online, and they had all of these cups that like fans and stuff created.
That's
with
so
different
cool.
maps, and you could mod the character sprites. So there was like he has a custom Mario and like things like that. So I feel like people don't talk about that, but that was something really cool that was introduced there.
Wii modding culture was fucking crazy.
It would be fun to have that implemented in like a future Mario Kart game, because I think making like your own Grand Prix sounds.
It would
like,
just be.
There'd just be a lot of potential for customization.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm gonna plug it's PK Sparks. He does a whole thing. It's called like Mario Kart Wii Grand Prix, and it's literally just everybody who has uploaded one that has told him about it. He has done it and done the races.
Shit, that's awesome.
And like done like the customized characters. There's like he's raced as Pokemon before and like
so cool
stuff like
my
that.
gosh.
So I just think like that brought in so much, I guess, people getting back into it because of that from like the Wii, because they were like, oh wow, look, there's online mode, we could do this and this and this. Because it brought into that, because at that point people were like, oh, I can connect this to the internet. I can play against like my friends that are at their houses.
Yeah, that really was a huge fucking game changer. And then it was Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, right? So
Well, then we did 7 for the 3DS, which brought in the kart customization.
Right.
And then 8 was for the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
And dear Lord,
Oh boy. What would you say is the best Mario Kart game?
8.
8?
64.
No contest.
I would say 8
Actually,
Deluxe is pretty bad. The best.
The best?
Well, the 8 Deluxe is
okay.
a better... Wait.
Well, it's because it's all the DLC characters and everything.
Well, yeah, true. That would be equally as true. Yeah, no. That's like, okay. I take back my answer. 8 Deluxe.
It kind of just looks prettier too.
I'm gonna stick.
know?
See, I'm gonna stick with my answer of Double Dash, but that's just
Double
because
Dash is a fucking
Double
solid
Dash
choice,
is
though.
It is.
nostalgic for me.
Yeah, it's a toss up for me between 64 and 8 Deluxe. It's.
I really liked 64. I played it a lot. I put it on my Wii. I played it nonstop.
Yeah, I have it on my Wii
But
U.
then I got it I got 8, and then I don't have it on my Switch. So I got it for the Wii U.
Right.
But it took me a really long time to get good at Mario Kart 8. And I don't know why.
I don't know, maybe
But
because
then
as an
again, I
adult you
also-
have more things to do.
Only once I unlocked mirror mode, though I never played on anything else, which is a weird thing for me with Mario Kart, where I will unlock mirror mode and then not play on anything else except mirror mode. And then whenever I go to play with people, they'll be like, "Oh, you want to play on mirror mode?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, because I know all the maps."
That's so weird.
It's just one of the... I don't know what... I think my brothers all hated mirror mode, so I think I just subconsciously went, well, I'm going to get really good at it. Fuck you guys. So.
You play Mario Kart out of spite. I love that. Now,
I do a lot of things out of spite.
That's a very good point. I actually have a story about Mario Kart 64, if I may. You were talking about Wario Stadium before.
Oh, I haven't heard this story, so.
Oh, welcome. All right, so.
Oh boy, that's when you know.
This was a rough tale. So as many of you know, I'm allergic to chocolate.
You are?
Yes. You didn't know that?
I don't think I knew.
Yeah.
Allie is now aware that you are allergic to chocolate.
Okay.
All right, now
Friendship +5.
There we go. Now I know.
As many of you +1 now know I'm allergic to chocolate. This is actually where I found out.
Oh no.
Yeah. Apparently my allergy didn't really kick in until 4 or 5, So I was playing Mario Kart 64. I remember it was 11 o'clock at night. I was supposed to be in bed, but I'm a fucking idiot and I stayed up. So I was playing Mario Kart 64 and I was eating a bunch of Chips Ahoy cookies because I loved those as a kid.
Oh, they were great.
So about half the box is gone, right? And because you can do that when you're a child and not get, horrible bodily distress. So
immediately gains 600 pounds from half a box
absolutely.
of Chips Ahoy's.
So I was eating the cookies, and then all of a sudden I was getting really itchy, and I was like, why am I so itchy? And then I went to scratch myself, and I realized I couldn't move my fingers, and I was like, that's not good. How am I going to get to the finish line?
Priorities.
Immediate thought. How will listen? The finish line.
I was going to say, when you're 4, you don't care. You're like, damn, I got to beat this video game now.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there how am I going to do this? So I'm all right. So I have to shake my hands out. And I realized that hurt me a lot. And I was like,
no.
I looked down at my hands. They're all red and puffy. And I'm like, So I went to stand up to go tell my mom. And my legs were puffy too. And I couldn't walk. I was like, So,
you see Colton rolling down the hell.
I was literally waddling downstairs
Oh, you went to your. You know what? I thought it was how am I going to beat across the finish line now? Use my tongue?
Yeah.
Her tongue swelling up and mouth.
It's as extreme as you want to make it. So I'm waddling downstairs to my parents, and I'm like, Mom, I'm all itchy. And she looks at me, she's like, oh my God. So she calls the hospital. And after obviously they treat my horrible what's it?
Allergic reaction.
There's a term for it. I'm trying to remember it. Shit, I don't remember. Anaphylactics.
I was gonna say I think it's that, but I wasn't sure if that was specific to one specific thing.
Yeah, it's like a term for allergic reaction. But once they started treating me for that shit, and I was able to breathe again.
Breathing
because
is nice.
That started happening on the way.
Oh my god.
The doctor was like, yeah, no, never again is this kid having chocolate. And to this day, I still get very like I had a bit of a chocolate the other day, like a tiny bit, and I felt my throat close up, and I was like, oh, there we go, there it is. So like, yeah. And this is like the slightest provocation. So yeah, Mario Kart has a lot of memories for me. Some very good ones and one not so great one.
Well, it did teach you that you were indeed allergic.
Yeah, so every time I see Wario, I'm just kind of like subconsciously like, no. And like I found Wario.
Somebody's like, can we play Wario Stadium? And you're just like,
no! Like Wario
God.
Stadium is in the Switch version.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah! And then Wario's top tier in Smash Brothers. I'm like, ah!
Colton's throat immediately starts closing.
One of my best friends is a Wario cosplayer, and every time he does it, I just want to punch him in the face. I'm just
What
like,
a fucking mood.
Wario, man. Oh, God. So, yeah, Mario Kart.
And yet, you love Mario Kart.
I fucking love Mario Kart. You know, I can't fault it for that. You know,
It's not the game's fault.
Of
You're
course
allergic to
not.
chocolate.
I had some of my worst moments in my life playing Zelda, you know, but I still fucking love Zelda. You know, it's just like, I just associate it with that, you know, I learned to separate it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, it's such a big part of my childhood, and it's just such a creative game, you know, it was such a creative addition to the racing genre, because what did we have before that, really? You know, we had, obviously, Crash Team Racing came after that, but, like, we had fucking Excite Bike, you know, stuff like that. We had
well, now we can play Excite Bike and Mario Kart.
We had like
That's true.
Sega Daytona Racing, which was awesome, but it wasn't Mario Kart, you know? Like Mario Kart was the first kind of racing game to come along with items and wacky
I think
shit like
it was
that.
like the first real racing game, I guess, like designed for like that age group that we were in. Like, you know, we were all like, I was 3 when that game came out, you know? So it's like, it was like brightly colored, and the item boxes were really colorful, and it was like, you know, ooh, it's the Mario characters. So like, you know, it kind of brings in the generation before us who like knew that, and then gets into that our generation. So it's like the first real racing game to be like, you know, kids would like this.
And we put Toad's Turnpike in it, and my dumb ass was like, I can do this in real life!
Oh, no!
Toad's Turnpike is one of my fucking all-time favorite maps.
Dad, where are the item boxes? This is the LIE.
Son, this is the fucking Northern State Parkway. There are no items. You will be the item box.
I'll throw you out the window like a fucking banana peel. All right, so yeah, Toad's Turnpike was lit. I really, really loved that.
I was gonna ask. Can I ask you guys what like your favorite map is?
Oh, easy. From Mario Kart 64, it was Rainbow Road. It's just
This is a road. It is a rainbow road.
I had
It is a
so
road where
many.
you go.
I had so many good times on Rainbow Road. So many good times of friends coming over. Some of my best friends were made because we challenged each other to Rainbow Road, and like it was just so fucking cool.
None of my friends, till I really like got into this friend group, liked Mario Kart that much. I have to be honest. Like my high school friends, we brought a Nintendo 64 on our senior trip, but I think we just played Mario Party. I don't think we really played Mario Kart.
Oh yeah.
But like I was like really into Mario Kart. But my favorite level, and to this day, it is still my probably my favorite level, is the Yoshi's. Well, I don't remember what the
Yoshi Valley.
Yeah, Yoshi Valley.
Oh, I know.
That was such a creative level.
I love that. There were question marks, so you didn't know what place you were in. You just kind of had to assume where you were.
But what was even
I like
cooler?
the fact that like it would just split off 4 ways.
Like you literally, it would split off. And I knew the fastest route. In the Switch version, I still know the fastest route. My brother laughed at me. He was like, "You're such a fucking nerd," and I was like, "Dude, this is my one course. This is the one thing that I've got going for me, and it's that I know the fastest way to complete the Yoshi Valley level in Mario Kart."
Yeah, it's so cool.
That's it. That's all I've got.
That was such a creative level, and like you did see the places change over to the right, but you didn't know which one you were, which was like,
There's just question marks.
oh, it's so cool, and you didn't know right into the end, which was like, that was bananas. Allie, what's your favorite from 64?
Well,
If you remember, she said you didn't play it.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
I did not remember.
One of my favorite things about. Well, here's the thing. Like, for me, one of my favorite things about Mario Kart 8 and then Deluxe is the fact that you can
get the
revisit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're modded.
All of those tracks, like the Mario, the 64 Rainbow Road, for example. I love it. I will sing to it. I've made my own lyrics for it. Like, it just. My lyrics might be a little bit more obscene, but that trumpet man, oof.
Oh yeah.
I have to say though, I adore the DLC tracks. Admittedly though, my favorite track in all of Mario Kart is Baby Park.
Baby Park's pretty fun.
I just love the chaos.
Park.
I mean, I love a nice winding.
Insane.
I like a nice winding track. Most of the time, like Mount Wario, that's like I love that one. But like sometimes you get just
Wario.
I'm so sorry.
Colton loads shotgun.
I didn't mean to bring up memories that way.
Colton loading his shotgun.
Not another Chips Ahoy.
But Baby Park is just so chaotic. It's just you're literally just going in a loop. And then Mario Kart 8 just adds in the zero gravity bit. Like you're on the tilt. And then you're crashing into people, and then
there's
you're
more
getting the
items
boost.
And stuff too with that. Like you got people throwing down everything, and the bullet bills.
Oh my god, the bullet bills are insane.
I have to say, my favorite Double Dash course is actually Double Dash's Rainbow Road.
I love Double Dash's Rainbow Road.
Like out of all of the Rainbow Roads, I think that one is my favorite.
I was hoping that it would get remade for Mario Kart 8,
and then it didn't, right? Like
yeah.
I don't know. There were some things where I was like, if I don't get Double Dash, like give me Rainbow Road back, but. No, they didn't do that.
I will say that all of my favorite courses were Rainbow Roads up until 8.
Yeah,
I didn't like the one in 8.
Yeah, 8 is definitely not my favorite.
No, like the SNES one is brilliant. You can play it in Mario Kart 8. It's a great Rainbow Road.
It's beautiful.
My favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I would say my favorite Rainbow Road is probably a mix of either the Double Dash one or the SNES one.
I actually do have maybe a contender for N64. The Booze Boardwalk is also another fantastic.
Fucking hate that level. Because I always fall off at the same fucking spot, and I am 25, and I still fall off at the same spot on the boardwalk when you have to make that sharp turn just before you cross the finish line, and I fuck it up every time. I'm not good at it. I don't know why I'm not good at it. I've tried different carts, different characters, and it doesn't matter. I just suck at
it's
that
okay.
level.
I love that level so much. It's fun. But like, I think for Mario Kart 8, my favorite one. Oh, I know for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is my favorite one is Big Blue.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
It's still Yoshi's.
I love it.
Oh, the
Just
fucking track is such a bop.
The electric guitar and saxophone.
I am a sucker for a saxophone solo.
Oh my god! And the fact that it's just like with Mount Wario, it's just you're just going straight the entire time. Like the scenery's always different. It's just so gorgeous. It's just like what?
I tried. Do you know how close I am to the world record of the Big Blue time attack?
Ooh,
I'm 2 seconds off.
I was about to say.
My god!
I was about to say. I think 2.
Yeah. The world record, I think, is 1 minute and a second. To get from top to bottom, I'm 1 minute and 3.5, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm almost there.
I have to be real. I don't really like, not Big Blue. What's the other one?
Newt City?
Yeah.
I love Newt City.
I
don't know. I
I
think it's like, I'm really weird with the way I am with like certain courses. Cause like,
well, it's still designed to be an F-Zero course.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's just like, it's one of those things where I'm just like, it's not my favorite. To me, it's not as aesthetically pleasing as some of the other ones.
Yeah, well, you
in,
have
like,
to.
the new game.
You have to be an F-Zero fan.
Yeah, I also am not an F-Zero fan.
Point of fucking contention, Nintendo.
Yeah.
How are you going to give us not 1, but 2 F-Zero courses? Give us the Blue Falcon, but not give us Captain Falcon?
Well,
are you fucking kidding me?
They really
they
went there.
expect you to make a me out of him.
Yeah.
What
And
the
then
fuck?
implement it that
Just
way.
give us Captain Falcon.
Or get his outfit. Like, they even have, like, well, actually, yeah, they
The
did that,
amiibo
right? Yeah,
cards,
the
right?
I
amiibo
don't give a shit. Just give me Captain Falcon.
Or just give
this
us-
man some love. I heard a kid the other day tell me, "Oh, one of my favorite video game characters characters is Captain Falcon from Super Smash Brothers. I was gonna have a seizure.
That's like side a little bit like side topic. Like one of my best friends cosplays Ness, and he was like, I really hate when people come up to me and they go, Ness is my favorite character in Smash, and he's like, no, I'm from the game. And I'm just like,
man.
But like, no.
F-Zero GX died on the GameCube. We need another.
But you know what? It gets me because it's, you can't really sit there and tell like the fans, oh, well, we expect you to make like a Captain Falcon me or whatever, get the outfit, because they put Link in, and
they put Link, they put
Isabel,
the Inkling,
right?
they put Isabel, they put the Villager. Fucking give me Captain Falcon.
But they didn't
He's
put
the
Captain
only
Falcon.
IP who's specifically racing, and didn't put him in the fucking racing game.
They were just like, we could, but we won't.
They really did Captain Falcon so dirty.
Like, you could put in fucking, what is it, pink, rose, gold, peach, whatever the fuck.
Give me Captain
and try Bowser.
Give me Captain
and
Falcon, you cowards. Like,
Mario Kart, whatever the next one is. Captain Falcon only.
God. Just give me a fucking F-Zero game.
Yeah, I mean, they could do that too. That is
They
true.
could do that. All right, I'll give me another fucking Star Fox game. But like, you know, we can't be
When is
choosers.
Star Fox gonna be in a Mario Kart?
Oh my god.
If they had like
Where's like a Mario Kart like All-Star kind of thing?
We might as well just have like a Nintendo
a
card.
That's what I'm
Nintendo
saying,
Kart,
like
yeah.
that.
Like a Super Smash Brothers type roster, but with like Mario Kart rules.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That
be
would be
really down.
fucking amazing.
I want to,
I want a Landmaster Kart.
I was gonna say
God, that'd
I
be
just
amazing.
I want to just give me everyone from Smash, right? And just that whole roster, just take it as it is now with all 800 characters that are in it.
What's Bayonetta's Kart?
And put that into
She
Mario
does-
Kart.
She has a motorcycle.
She does have a motorcycle.
Isn't there like a Star Fox part in Bayonetta?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so
But,
fucking cool.
Only because I could play as my main, which is Lucina. And I would race Fire Emblem Racing.
Fire Emblem.
Oh my god, all the Fire Emblem characters have horses and buggies.
Sylvain appears on his horse. This is my horse Beauty, and we're gonna race.
Oh my god.
Sylvain would
Marinette
race.
brings Dort.
Dorte, yes.
So
Ingrid's
fucking
on a Pegasus.
funny. I love that.
Felix is on foot because he hates horses.
Felix is just Naruto running the whole time.
He has sliced everyone's tires and cut down everyone's horses, and he's like, "Fuck all of you, I am going."
Oh my god.
Or he could be on a wyvern. But
That's
anyway,
so
that's
funny.
that's it. That's all I need. Just throw everyone in, and we'll put it in a racing game.
Sonic's just running. There's
Well, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
Sonic does.
Wait,
He has
okay,
a
wait a
racing
minute.
game
Well, I was
too.
gonna say when they gave Sonic a fucking racing game and they put him in a car, and I lost it. Like, there's like
So
Sonic
funny.
Riders, I understand, because they're all on like the boards,
Yeah.
or like one of them has skates or whatever the fuck. But you really put Sonic in a fucking car?
I mean, I guess he wants to play.
honestly, they did that in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. If you remember that, the kart racing levels.
I didn't play that game.
Yeah, they had those, which was like the Sonic Racing predecessor, kinda. It was strange, to say the least. The Chow car was fucking adorable, and that was my main. So, but anyway, we're talking Mario Kart still. I love Mario Kart.
Can I
Just put the Chow car on Mario Kart?
Oh my god! Can I tell you guys something? Tell you guys something about Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I got my Wii U, I got it as a gift, and it came with Mario Kart. If you remember, it came in like the bundle. And my brother was like, "We're gonna play Mario Kart online," because my brother loves Mario Kart. So I was like, "Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. I can give a shit. So I'll just play." And I remember turning it on and looking at the characters and just being like, "Where the fuck is King Boo?" Because I like couldn't remember playing anything after Double Dash. To be honest, and I was like, "Where's King Boo?" And my brother goes, "Oh yeah, King Boo's not in this anymore." And I literally was like, "I don't think I can play with you." I was like, "I think I need to go." And like,
go home.
what is it? Shy Guy's in it though, so I was like, "All right, I'll play Shy Guy."
Shy Guy's adorable.
But like, I like couldn't touch the game. I was like, "No." I was like, "I will go."
You were devastated.
I was upset. Like, I don't. This is like a trivia, Rain trivia that I think both of you guys know. I love Boo. I love the Boos. I love King Boo. I love the fucking Boo from Paper Mario. Like, they're all great. And then they did me dirty like this.
Yeah.
And I'm mad.
You know what? You know what they really did that upset me in Mario Kart 8?
No.
They changed Donkey Kong's voice.
Oh my god, I just fucking died! You killed Allie!
I wasn't prepared.
I didn't even realize they did that!
Yeah.
But I don't like
so
Donkey Kong as much as
stupid.
you. Oh my god.
It's so dumb. Like, oh my god, just give him the fucking monkey sounds. Like,
I really...
you alright, Allie?
I wasn't prepared for that. I need a moment.
Okay, Colton, Donkey Kong question. Okay, while Allie, like, breathes, Donkey Kong question from
Yes.
Mario Kart 64. I want to know if I'm remembering this correctly. You remember the Donkey Kong, course,
Yeah,
right?
DK's jungle.
Right, okay. Do you remember the specific DK noise in that? Where he's like,
yeah.
I don't even know how to fucking do it. Like, I
There's
hear...
no way a human could do that.
and it just, like, it, like, kind of is like, da-da-da-da, but,
Yeah.
like, as DK.
Yeah.
And, like,
That's when he
it
gets
is
hit.
ingrained in my head
Yeah.
as a Colton noise. I have never... But I need you to understand. I have
gotta learn how to
never
do it.
once... Colton has never done it. I don't think... When we played, I don't think I've like ever even said it to you when we'd play that game. It's just one of those things that is ingrained in my head as like, if Colton like gets hurt, this must be the noise.
Oh my god.
Because it's just like in my head of like DK getting hit with a red shell in 64. I'm gonna find it after the podcast and I'm gonna play it for you.
I know
Allie.
exactly which
'Cause I
one you're
don't-
talking about.
You probably have no idea what I'm
I would
talking
not
about.
remember.
But it's just ingrained in my head as like one of those things that I'm like, if you ask me about Mario Kart 64, that is like a thing that I will tell you. I'll be like, Donkey Kong makes the weirdest fucking noise
I'm gonna
when he gets
try and
hit.
find it.
But I actively remember it being in the DK Jungle course. Because I think I just like, go, oh, okay, it's Donkey Kong and it's like the Donkey Kong course. But it's just such a fucking stupid noise.
It is.
It is like the dumbest noise you could think
It
of, but
really
coming out
is.
of a
Like-
gorilla.
Oh my
It
god.
really, really is. Like, here, you guys talk. I'm gonna try and find it.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna go back to a game that Allie like has played. So we're gonna talk about 8.
Mhm.
'Cause you've played 8.
Mhm.
So Allie,
Yeah.
give me your character and your cart.
All right.
In 8.
I got the setup right here for you.
Oh, Allie like whipped out their phone
Okay,
and
hang
is
on, wait,
ready
I
to
got
give it to me.
I got it. Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
I gotta.
Look, did you get it?
I actually can play it on this. Hold
Oh
on.
my
Let's
god,
see.
Alright.
this
Oh
is
my
like wild.
This is why I spent $650 for this.
For this one moment
For
that you
this
played
moment.
this sound.
The board's name is Hector. That
one.
like that is the noise he makes when he gets hit, and it's just like ingrained in my head as
Oh my god.
Colton Murray.
That's the weirdest
Oh
one.
my god.
But yeah, so I'm gonna just
So
we're
just
gonna,
imagine I stub my toe. It's just like you hear this in the other room.
Oh my.
but Allie, character and cart.
All right. Well, I am Ouija all day, every day.
Luigi
Yeah.
number 1.
Ouija number 1. Yeah.
Oh, he's the best. Obviously, I am Donkey Kong. The Donkeyest Kong. I used to be Mario in Mario Kart 64, but then every game after that, I was the big hairy boy.
Oh yeah.
So, love him.
I will. It depends on which game. If it's the earlier games, I will play as Yoshi.
Mm-hmm.
Or
What about
King,
Toad?
Or
Did
King,
you ever play Toad?
No, I don't like Toad.
Oh, I used to love him.
My brother plays as Toad, and that's why I won't play as Toad. Because that's his character. In my family, we all have our like assigned characters pretty much for
Right.
this. So like I play as Yoshi, unless it's Double Dash, I'll play as King Boo. But in the newer games, I will solely play as Shy Guy.
Mm-hmm. Shy Guy's a good boy.
Yeah. And what is your cart?
I had a couple
And/or
of
bike.
favorites. I mean,
Like your go-to. What is your like? If you like, you're gonna play. What's your go-to?
most likely going to be the Bee Dasher,
Mm-hmm.
or like the City Tripper,
Okay.
or the Missile.
The names are so fucking cool.
Colton, what is your go-to?
The
Cart
Splat
or
Buggy
bike?
wood tires. Done.
All right.
Yeah.
Mine, and this is like, for some reason, I find this to be the best Shy Guy thing. Shy Guy, the City Tripper, the Cyber Slick wheels, and the pink parasol.
Oh, yeah. I just use the standard
No, I use
parasol.
the pink one. I don't know why, but the pink one is better, and I couldn't tell you why.
Yeah, I don't really understand the stats of the paragliders, but like
I don't understand anything
I
about
just
anything.
choose the clouds usually because they're happy. Or
Yeah.
I choose the
That's
squirrel
valid.
because it reminds me of my dad.
I
That's
just
valid
like
though. They're happy.
the best setup for the world record of like Big Blue is the Splat Buggy wood tires. But you have to use Dry Bowser because he's super heavy and like he's fastest, you know. So like that's just the setup that I've gotten so used to that I just use it on every other level. So it's like,
Because typically, it's funny because, like, sometimes, like, you want to, like, I don't know, like, personally for me, I'm always an aesthetic because I figure, like, you get one style down and then the world's your oyster kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's the exact reason, like, that I will do just the same, like, Shy Guy, City Tripper, Cyberslick wheels, because, like, to me, I'm just like, oh, okay, these stats, like, I think I looked at the stats once and just went, those are good stats. And
yeah.
you could
just
tell
run
me,
with
you
it.
could literally be like, okay, this is the best car, this is the best wheels, and I probably won't use it.
Like if I'm playing Link, I just use the Master Cycle and the Master Wheels just because it looks fun.
Yeah.
You know, it just looks good.
Yeah, it's
know?
just
But
like
also, I was gonna say, I don't play Mario Kart enough for
Mario
it to
Fa-
matter.
Fashion Mario Kart.
Yeah, I love it. I
Fashion
wish, like,
cart.
there's
Fashion
a lot of carts that I wish were better. You know,
Like what? Like,
The
what is
train.
it?
the train.
There's a train one, and I think that the train one should be better because I
think-
really liked it, and then it sucked.
I like the Wiggler one. I wish the Wiggler one was better.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Is there one that's shaped like a horse? Am I remember?
yeah, the Master Cycle.
No,
It's-
no, and it's
I know what you're talking
You know
about.
which one I'm
With the-
talking
with the two little horses that go.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah,
I'll,
you
I'll
know
get
what-
the name for it.
Allie knows
wish-
what I'm talking about, but I wish that one was better. Too.
I wish that fucking.
Prancer.
Yes, that one.
I wish that the Blue Falcon was a little bit better, and maybe Captain Falcon driving it would make it better. But like,
You see, here's the thing, Colton. They made that cart, right? Only good if Captain Falcon drives it,
Yeah.
and then didn't give you Captain Falcon. So you're just like, oh wow, this will be great with Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon not included.
We're missing a piece of the puzzle. Right
I'm just
here.
like gonna go
Captain
up
Falcon sold separately.
I'm gonna go up to the Nintendo like headquarters and just like incineroar back throw the person that did that. Just
Which one of you?
suplex.
It's just Colton holding a
Who's
sign.
the one that hates F-Zero?
Which one of you was it?
So, like,
Oh,
the
man.
name. I like some of the names. I'm actually looking at, like, the
Yeah,
list
give me some of
these
the names.
Oh, we got some. Well, first of all, you can get, like, a Mercedes-Benz in here.
Yeah, you
I
get
know,
like
I
the
just
three
remembered.
Mercedes. That's another one I wish was better. Was the Silver Arrow from the Mercedes, the weird Mercedes
Didn't
advertisement?
they pull that advertisement because Mario wasn't wearing a seatbelt?
I think
What?
so, something
I
like that.
really recall there's something about the Mercedes where something happened with it. I can't remember, but it was literally like they were upset that they were endorsing, I guess, Mercedes or whatever because Mario wasn't wearing his seatbelt in the car.
That's so funny.
That is weird.
I'm gonna look it up. I really
Corporate's so
vividly
weird.
remember
It
this.
is.
I was also it was the CLE, it was the GLE, and then the
Me
Silver
too.
Arrow.
Yeah.
So like I wish the Silver Arrow was better because I love that car in real life. Good luck owning one, but but yeah, those are really cool. Just wish they were better. I wish the Master Cycle was better. Fucking sucks. But it looks so good.
Personally, for me, I can never get used to the sports bikes, like the handle of
Yeah.
it. Like I was like the standard bikes or the carts, but I know some
There's
people who like prefer the sports bikes.
There's
over
one
everything.
bike that turns really fucking hard, and I don't remember which one it is. Like, I'm trying to remember.
It's one of the first ones you get.
Yeah. It
Because
turns like
I
so
literally
hard.
think it's like, so you start with like one of the bikes, but it's like one of the first ones you can like unlock.
Yeah.
And I remember unlocking it and going, oh, cool, a new bike, because I don't like to use the carts, I like to use the bikes.
Right.
And I just remember it turning so harshly, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then I got the City Tripper, and I was like, we're okay. We're in business, guys. Guys, I found a bike I could use that isn't the standard one.
Oh yeah. It's bananas. But like, I just fucking love Mario Kart. Can we go play Mario Kart?
Yes. But
First, we gotta end this thing.
we gotta end this.
Yeah.
Oh, before I found,
Yes.
I just Mr. Scooty.
Mr. Scooty!
It just looks like the cutest little thing in the world.
That's the other one I wish was fun.
Before I found City Tripper,
The mock
Mr.
bike.
Scooty was...
The mock bike was the one that turns really hard. Yeah.
Mock bike?
Yeah, the mock bike, like if you go to like Skid or like whatever the fuck it's called. Drift, yeah. And you would just fucking, it didn't matter what you did, you were hitting the wall.
Like you could hit a 90
the 5, actually, the 5 sports bikes.
I'm also really mad because the Yoshi bike should be better.
Yeah.
And I will not.
Those aren't the 5, there are more.
Sports bikes?
No, the sports bikes.
Oh,
there are
the
other
sports
bikes.
Yeah, these are the ones like the one with that turning, but like there's a largest selection of standard bikes.
Let me see the bikes. There's got to be a mock bike there. There has to be.
There is. It's just the mock.
The
but
Duke. I wish the Duke was better.
Which is high. The
Mr.
Duke.
Scooty.
Let's
Let's see. Is that it? Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Then we got the ATVs with the missile.
So maybe I'm thinking of the jet bike.
Pew pew pew.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the jet bike.
I think the mock bike might have been in just the Wii version.
Yeah, well, I think the mock bike turned into the jet bike.
Yeah.
So,
but I think like something you're remembering the name. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for listening to us ramble on about Mario Kart.
It was a blast.
With our special guest, Allie. Allie, hit us with your social media.
Do it.
Well, you can find me under Ariel Blue on Twitter, and I like to post artwork, random little video game things, and I do like muffs and hot beverages.
Fun fact: the social media will be in the description of this podcast, so you can go check that out if you'd like. Rain?
My social media is still it's Rain on Twitter and Instagram, and no, I will not be changing the Felix off of either of those. Because I am Felix, the goth girlfriend for Aldari.
I fucking love it. And I'm just going to give my Twitter because I don't know if I want to keep my Instagram name the way it is. Just see Train Media on Twitter.
And if you want to follow the show on Twitter, we are the Tryforce _. We are the Tryforce _ on Twitch as well because we do stream. But if you are the owner of just the Tryforce, please give it up. It has been 9 years. And on Instagram, we are just the Tryforce.
We got that one quick. Thank you so much for listening. This was so much fun. We're going to play Mario Kart.
Remember to enjoy your night and hit somebody with a blue shell.
Absolutely.
Praise the Ouija.
Praise the gauntlets. Bye.